54%. 54% of women who are murdered in this country are killed by a current or former intimate partner. Not a stranger in a dark alley. Not a home invader. The man who promised to love, honor, and cherish them. That statistic used to be just a number to me. A scrolling headline. A true crime podcast episode 1 played while folding laundry. That's exactly what happened to me. I met David when I was 24. He wore cardigans. He brought me coffee in bed. He cried at the end of The Notebook. He was soft. Safe. The antidote to a childhood that was neither. We built a life. A beige couch. A mortgage in a neighborhood with good schools. 2 kids, Leo, 6, Maya, 4. I worked part-time at the gallery downtown. He traveled. Pharmaceutical sales. Saving lives, babe, he'd say, kissing my forehead. Just doing God's work, moving product. I believed him. Why wouldn't I? He was the protagonist of his own morality play. I was just the supporting actress. The steady cam. The cracks didn't show up all at once. They hairline fractured. A credit card statement I wasn't supposed to see. A second phone for work that never left his pocket. The way he stopped kissing my forehead and started critiquing my posture. You're letting yourself go, Sarah, he said one Tuesday over takeout pad thai. It's unattractive. I'm out there grinding. The least you could do is hit a Pilates class. I laughed. Nervous. Okay, David. He didn't laugh back. I'm serious. I didn't sign up for a roommate. I signed up for a wife. That word. Signed like a contract. Like I was an asset depreciating on his balance sheet. The affair wasn't a shock. The who was. Jenna. My best friend. The godmother to my kids. The woman who held my hair back when I had morning sickness with Leo. She brought lasagna when my mom died. She knew my passwords. She knew my fears. She knew David hated the way I sneezed. I found the texts on the iPad. Sync to the cloud. The universe's way of saying action, reaction, not just sex. Planning, once the policy pays out. The kids are resilient. We can finally be us. A $2 million life insurance policy. Me, the beneficiary? Know him, he changed it 6 months ago. Estate planning, honey. Don't worry your pretty head. Pretty head. That phrase. It echoes. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I screenshotted. I emailed them to a burner account. I called a lawyer. The best shark in the tri-state area. Cost a retainer I had to borrow from my brother. You're safe, the lawyer said. We file for divorce, we freeze assets, we get a restraining order. He loses everything. The house, the 401k, the kids, supervised visitation only. I felt powerful. Righteous. Finally, then came the knock. 3 a.m. Heavy. Official. 2 detectives. Badges catching the hallway light. Ma'am. Are you Sarah Miller? My heart didn't race. It stopped. David Miller is dead, the older one said. Gray hair. Kind eyes. The good cop face. Single gunshot wound to the head. Execution style. Found in his rental car off I-95. We're treating it as a homicide. The floor tilted. The beige couch spun. When? My voice. Flat. Strange. Midnight. Ballistics match a .38 special. Unregistered. We're canvassing for cameras. I stared at the family photo on the mantel. David, me, the kids. Perfect teeth. Perfect lies. Did he have enemies? I asked. The script. The alibi I was already building in my head. The younger detective flipped his notebook. That's why we're here. We found a name in his encrypted notes. A contact. The fixer. Real name, Marcus Vane. Career criminal. 3 priors for aggravated assault. 1 for attempted murder. My throat clicked. A hitman? Looks like your husband hired him, the older detective said. His kindness vanished. But Vane didn't kill him. Vane is the one who called 911. What? Vane turned state's evidence 2 hours ago, the younger one said, sliding a photo across the table. A grainy surveillance still. A parking garage. David handing a duffel bag to a guy in a hoodie. He wore a wire. Recorded the whole thing. David paid him $50,000 up front. Half now, half on confirmation of death. The air left my lungs. $50,000. Our vacation fund. Maya's brace's money. He wanted you dead, Mrs. Miller, the older detective said. He gave Vane your schedule. The gallery. The school pickup. The jogging route. He wanted it to look like a robbery gone wrong. Vane. Vane has a daughter. Same age as yours. He said he couldn't do it. So he took the money, recorded the confession, and called us. I looked at the photo. David's hand. That watch I bought him for his 40th. The one engraved "Time flies, love stays." He hired a killer to kill me. And the killer saved me. The irony was a physical weight. Crushing. Hilarious. Horrifying. He's dead, I whispered. David is dead. Correct, the detective said. Vane says David panicked after the meet. Drove off. Someone else intercepted him on the highway. Professional. Clean. One shot. Vane swears it wasn't him. Ballistics don't match Vane's known pieces. Someone else? I laughed. A dry, cracking sound. Karma has a subcontractor? Ma'am, who gets the insurance money? I asked. The question tasted like copper. Policy is frozen pending investigation, the lawyer said later. Sitting in my kitchen. Coffee cold. But, there's a Slayer statute. You can't inherit if you caused the death. But you didn't. Vane's testimony clears you. However, the policy lapsed. He stopped paying premiums 3 months ago to fund the hit. Lapsed. $2 million. Gone. Poof. The house? He remortgaged it to the hilt. Business expansion. The 401k? Liquidated. Tax advantages. He bled us dry to buy my death, and the hitman kept the deposit. I lost the house in 6 weeks. The gallery cut my hours. Budget cuts, the owner said. Nothing personal. I moved into my brother's basement. Leah wet the bed for 3 months. Maya stopped talking. Just stopped. She carries a stuffed rabbit now. Missing an ear. She holds it by the throat. Jenna? She vanished. Changed her number. Deleted Instagram. Last I heard, she's in Costa Rica. Probably sipping margaritas on the beach David promised to take me to. David's funeral was a joke. 10 people. His parents glared at me like I pulled the trigger. His mother hissed, "You drove him to it," at the graveside. I wanted to scream asterisk he hired a hitman. He tried to erase me, asterisk, but the police report was sealed. Ongoing investigation into the second shooter. The DA didn't want the publicity. Domestic violence hiring hitmen looks bad for the conviction stats. Looks bad for the system, so I swallowed it. I swallowed the truth. I swallowed the rage. I smiled at the PTA moms. Tragic accident. Carjacking. The official story. Carjacking. On the highway. Execution style. Right. 2 years later. I work full-time at the gallery now. Manager. I bought a condo. 3rd floor. Good locks. Security system. I sleep with a baseball bat under the bed. Leo plays travel soccer. Maya talks again. She sings Taylor Swift in the shower. Loud. Off-key. It's the best sound in the world. I'm dating a guy named Mark. He's a plumber. He has calloused hands. He laughs loud. He doesn't wear cardigans. He fixes my leaky faucet and makes terrible pancakes on Sundays. He doesn't know the whole story. Just the highlight reel. X died. Messy divorce. Single mom. Last Tuesday, Mark's phone buzzed at dinner. A text. He glanced at it. Frowned. Weird. Wrong number. He showed me the screen. K Dave. Job's done. Package delivered. You owe me the other 50. M.V. I froze. Fork midair. Lasagna congealing. Mark laughed. Wrong guy. I'm Mark. Not Dave. He typed back, wrong number, buddy. He hit send. The reply came in 3 seconds. I know you're not Dave, Mark. But you're sleeping with the target. Sarah Miller. 302, Oakwood Avenue, Unit 3B. Blue Honda. Leaves for work 7:45 a.m. Kids on bus 8:15. Maya wears pink backpack. Leo has a mole on left cheek. My lasagna turned to ash. Mark's face strained. What the? David didn't pay the balance, the text read. Subscribe to Betrayal and Revenge for more unbelievable stories of betrayal and karma.